Anyway,
I think they
nice segue. We're talking about embedded rest. A lot of injuries in the Premier League this season. A lot of muscle injuries.
Wait, sorry, pause as well. Just seeing the Tracy McGrady stats here. He never shot over 46% from the field in his career.
So,
and the guy didn't have 20 points over his career, you know.
Quality, man, quality. The last few seconds in a game, who do I want on the ball?
Oh, so when you're getting at me for the Tracy thing,
if the last few seconds,
who do I want? I don't want neither of them on the ball. In the
Yeah,
Mac, is he not the one that scored?
7 All-Stars
He's not the one that scored like 11
performances.
points in how many seconds?
Carmelo 10. Yeah, but not in the playoffs. Where's all that in the playoffs?
He gets you to the playoffs, G.
He had a good chance with Houston that time.
So you got 2 times scoring chance. I think Carmelo got 1.
We're comparing it stat for stat. Use your eyes as well, man.
I test.
I've said my eye test. Overall career is Carmelo.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know him.
We'll leave that
But
one.
Tracy has some good highs. He has some big highs. No,
I don't think he has a mad low. I think he's a consistent.
some mad lows.
He's
the way his career pitted out.
He's a consistent high quality.
Tracy
player.
McGrady pitted out like
He's
some
a
role
consistent-
player.
Vince Carter as well. He'd never shot over 47%.
I don't rate Vince Carter.
Why did you make Vince Carter? I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't really like that. I didn't really like that, but I thought those guys
know.
might have shot over.
They don't shoot
over
better than
Kobe.
Kobe. They're mid-range donnies.
That era was mad still.
They're mid-range. They were shooting low. The percentage of shooting back then was low. It's only bigs that was shooting over 50%.
8-time All-Star.
Fam, do you know some of those games were ending 66, 67 back then?
You know who was shooting high percentage, high clips that was similar to that style player in the early part of that era? MJ. That's why he's the GOAT.
That's why they loved him, because he was shooting 50%, shooting mid-range.
Shooting 50%.
Yeah, that's why
In
MJ was a
hearable
bit
era.
different.
In a hearable era.
Yeah.
MJ.
Well, put your glasses on and let's talk about football. Yeah.
My glasses are on.
Yeah, okay. Look like
you wanna play-
Cyclops.
just because you can't look this fly, boy.
I can't look that fly. I
look
can't.
that fly.
I can't look that fly.
I've been
with it.
getting fly all my life. Word to dumb care. You don't know about that, huh? Spring
Anyways,
fall.
Prem.
Spring fall. Winter summer.
Prem.
Takeaways from this weekend. Big games. Crap players.
Okay, there's 2 major talking points. Obviously, there's the Arsenal
I
Aston
don't
Villa
talk about them.
performance.
I want
and
to talk
there's-
about them.
But the main
That's
the
your
main
team.
game
I wanna talk about them.
is the Man City Liverpool one. I'm annoyed with KDB.
I'm
He
fuming.
missed a penalty that would have helped me in
Mega.
fantasy. I still managed to beat these guys black ass, but you know.
I'm mega fuming.
Grealish did me in the last. I knew it was gonna happen.
Jackie boy, Hey, Southgate, you better start that guy still. He's been putting in work.
You're not gonna
Yeah,
start him.
super.
You know you're not gonna.
Don't start that
He lost
Mount,
Mount.
then.
He lost Mount.
Don't start. Why did
I heard a man compare Mount to Cruz. You know,
he said that?
people put on the tier.
Who?
Your boy called him Cruz.
Who?
Class of sport.
Did he?
Yes.
When?
Recently.
Hey, you see him that's pathetic. that's blasphemous. Mason Mount is how do you compare
compared him to Cruz.
In what way?
The way they transition the ball and
Stop it.
transition-
Tony Cruz, one of the best ball
Cruz.
transitioners that's ever lived.
Ever, fam.
I saw that.
Tony
tweet.
Cruz, the guy
I
always
saw
has
Cruz.
90% passing. His long pass percentage is on point as well. Left foot, right foot.
They called
The
him Mount.
best side foot, one of the best side foots in the game. He's top
I
2.
saw Cruz is
Nah,
like Mount
man.
is like.
You know,
Cruz.
Paul Scholes said he was watching tapes of Tony Cruz in order to adjust that role. Like, he used to watch Tony Cruz. That's Paul Scholes.
in 2012.
That's what he said, G. He used to watch
What?
him, G.
Scorsese was different. Though.
Cruz was balling like that in 2012. Cruz was good, you know, in his Leverkusen days. I liked him.
Cruz have been on baller, G.
But the Arsenal thing.
Over Schweinsteiger.
Why are we bringing Arsenal? Let's talk about
Nah, the
KDB.
Arsenal. No, we'll get to KDB. We'll get to.
Arsenal. I mean,
We actually talk about Arsenal.
What I would
I've
say-
got a lot to say.
the first, it's good that the international break has come, you know.
They needed it.
They need it. I mean, the boys keep putting in a lethargic performance, lacking creativity, as we've been an issue recently. But I think they'll get over that. I mean, ideally, I think we'll get.
Mello, stop it.
I think we'll get over that.
They're not getting.
They're not getting over it.
Arsenal
let me
not-
lie.
They haven't been getting over it for years.
Let me.
Lack of creativity. We used to have creativity, but we couldn't defend. So now it's bit by
He
bit.
lost 3-0 though. So what?
Hey, it's a bad performance. Hey, Aston Villa beat Liverpool what 7-2.
Hey,
That was playing.
Let me tell you.
I mean, that creativity, it might have to get. There might be a solution maybe in January when we buy a player. I've been hearing that we're trying to get it for a while again. Or who knows? Tony Adams has called for Ozil to come back in. I mean, as much as I criticize
What is
Ozil,
Tony Adams going to do, man?
as much as I criticized Ozil before, this actually might be the best Arsenal team for him because there's a stable back line. Obviously, the last game was poor, and there's a stable midfield base behind him, Partey and the new Elneny or even Xhaka. And if you have Ozil doing the link between midfield and attack, you know,
How are you going to play him? What formation are you going to use?
I think Arsenal should go to a 4-3-1 if you want to put Ozil.
40 what?
4-3-1.
Can I
that cam formation in this day and age. I don't know how it's gonna work.
It can work. It can work.
With Partey and then
Firmino did it this week and he baffled Man City.
No, but
if they
Firmino's
play two
mobile though.
CDMs.
Firmino's mobile. And
Okay, obviously he's a modern cam.
That's what I'm saying. If they play 2 CDMs with Ozil, he's not on it.
Also has to come back and
He's
drop.
not on it.
No, but Partey and then he could do his work.
We
for
still
him.
ball with
'Cause
Lacazette.
when Ozil was playing before, we used to play Xhaka or Teta as the DM. Those guys can't run. They're not DMs.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Not that defensive DMs.
I'm saying the opposition. If the opposition plays two CDMs or 2 centre mids.
No, if the opposition plays 3, then that's when Ozil gets run out.
No, even
if they match
play
them,
2, he's
no,
gonna get run out.
it's fine. We'll be fine. Let me tell you something about Arsenal. Yeah, don't interrupt me. I'm gonna go, man.
Yeah, you guys interrupted me, but it's kind
Okay, no, you had something to say. I'm really sorry. But you kept on pausing.
I'll say what I was trying to say, but you guys kept interrupting.
So you say what you have to say. Sir.
But I mean, Arsenal fans, they're a bit too sport, in my opinion. I mean, they want everything to change so quickly. You have to be patient. It takes time. Arteta's coming. He's inherited a team that's worse than Emery did. So I don't know why people try to compare the statistics in terms of wins, blah blah blah. It's just ludicrous, like absolutely ludicrous. I mean, it takes time. He's improved the defense. Before that game, we were the best defensive team in the league in terms of record. I don't know about now. You know, Gabriel's been a great signing. Partey's been a great signing. He's the one that pushed Partey over the line. If Emery was in that situation, we wouldn't have got him because Arteta but he put pressure on apparently Kroenke to put his own money into the club, which he's barely done since he's been there. So that's a good thing. I mean, AMN made announcements has been playing well, even though he improved his form towards the back end of last season, start this season, even though he hasn't played the last recent games. But then he's got back to the Spanish squad somehow. I don't know. I'll give credit to Arteta there. Saka's playing well. Tierney is still being pretty solid. I mean, our main issue is the creativity, and Pepe, who's called out Arteta today, says he needs to play more games. And because if Abango doesn't score, we're in trouble.
No one else will score.
We're in trouble. That's the main issue.
No, Lacazette just shambolic right now.
Lacazette's gone down the drain. It's so sad. I like Lacazette. He's gone down the drain.
I think the reason he's gone down the drain is he wasn't getting enough playing time, and he's lost that.
He's a fat boy.
He's lost that quality because he's not getting enough playing time. When he was at Lyon, he was high quality. He was a high quality player.
He admit the only time he really didn't play for Arsenal when he injured or when he was playing when he was on poor form. He's mainly been
Did you see the position map where Lacazette was as deep as Partey? That's I've got my issues, and some of the issues start with Arteta. Every part in the Arsenal system needs to be approved by Arteta. They're just so strategic. All the play comes down to the left. That's so dumb. You're just playing it down the left all the time. It has to go through Tierney, Saka, Aubameyang. We can't play like this. We can't play so one-dimensional. Willian offers nothing on the right. Absolutely nothing. He doesn't even run. He just marshalling down the line. He was at fault for like 2 goals doing nothing. I don't know what he's doing. You've got to start playing Pepe. You're playing so deep. Gabriel's playing with like 4 bodyguards. I don't even know if he's a great defender because he's playing with hella bodyguards. All we do is play so deep. Playing so deep against Aston Villa at home. That's not the Arsenal that I know. Play 2 athletic centre-backs. You got Saliba. Play these man.
Saliba's clean.
Yeah, fam, we've seen what Fofana can do.
Ready,
we see what Fofana can do. You just got to... Young centre-backs are never ready. I remember Wenger saying something at 21.
No.
You have to play those guys because it might cost you points, but they improve in the future. You play him now because look, Arsenal are not doing well anyway. Regardless, you're losing points. So why not play him and get him experience? You see Fofana now, he's so clean. They say Saliba's better than him. So why not play the boy? Midfield, the setup is it's a catastrophe. Catastrophe. The makeup of the midfield is a catastrophe. There's not even an ounce of creativity. There's not an ounce of creativity. People love Saka, but his versatility is actually killing him because he doesn't excel in any one category. So I don't know what we can do for him.
He excels in his decision making, which is arguably the most small thing.
But he doesn't have elite quickness. He can make space for himself. He doesn't have elite quickness. He's quite passive sometimes. Sometimes he's not there. Obviously, some people think he's our best player, but elite decision making, it doesn't benefit you if you don't play one position week in, week out. You can't be shifting the man around. Let's have some stability.
You have them kind of players in your team, though.
Saka's too young. It's too young to be doing that. He's too young to be doing
young guys get shifted around.
He needs to have a set position.
Remember, Gerrard used to play right mid.
For him to build on it.
He needs to build on something.
Pause. Even though Saka's Gerrard different players, Gerrard used to play right mid. I think sometimes he used to play right back. He used to play centre mid. He used to have different roles.
And then when did he get better? When he got a solidified position?
When he was trusted to play one position. Saka's 18. Gerrard wasn't.
He's not 19. 19.
19. Like Gerrard, when he was around that age, was moving around. Other players.
Stop giving allowances.
Not allowances. When you're
elite baller, you're elite.
No,
baller,
when you're adaptable.
That's actually true. Though.
You play different positions to help the team.
But if
when you're an elite baller, you're an elite baller.
Was Joe not elite?
No, but not to the level he was when he started playing.
Yeah, maybe
Saka needs to have a set position. Play Saka centre mid. If you're gonna play him centre mid, keep him centre mid. If you're gonna play him as a winger, which he shouldn't play, he doesn't have the requisite skills to be an out and out winger. He plays there a bit. He's quite good in the centre mid.
I don't think I see it.
Saka.
He needs to put on a little bit more muscle and get into his man body.
He can play wing. I mean, preferably his best position might probably be left wing back as it stands now.
Yeah, I was gonna say wing. Someone on a wing.
Hey, he shouldn't. I don't want him out wide. He's better essentially. He's going to be better essentially because he doesn't have the requisite winger qualities.
He does.
He doesn't have that.
Doesn't have the current ones or the ones that everyone sees today, like the Neymars, the Hazards, that sort of thing. But
he's a left. He'll be a left mid in the Limburg era.
He's a left mid.
In the Limburg Pires era.
He's a left
in
mid.
The 20,
he's a left mid, not a left winger. That's the difference.
He's a left mid. He's a left mid, not a left winger. He's a left mid. You're right. Aubameyang out left doesn't work because Aubameyang is actually not in getting into goal scoring positions, so that just doesn't make any sense.
He was working back in the last season when he was scoring goals,
but he was getting into goal scoring positions. He's actually just staying out wide left.
So why is he not getting into goal scoring positions?
Because they're not creating anything for him. They're not even letting Aubameyang move into those attacking areas. Like I said, what's the point? You're not even getting near the goal.
Give Laka some time.
Yeah,
do what?
Time,
give Laka some time. When was
Laka's last good performance?
That's tough. That's tough to put my hand on.
Laka's last guy, I don't know, man.
That's tough for me to put my finger on.
I had a good performance. Willian out right, you know how I feel about him. That's an awful sign, and we stopped him for 3 years. Now then they'll be trying to offload his contract in a couple of years. I'll be watching the Arsenal
next year.
Next year they're trying to offload it.
They're gonna try and offload.
You have to play Pepe because even though Pepe doesn't have. Even if Pepe doesn't have
Bambi on eyes.
No. Pepe's actually got attack. Pepe actually offers attacking play. Like he does stuff.
The person I'll say that Pepe reminds me of is Dembele.
They're just lazy. They haven't got the.
But I think.
But Dembele has shown true quality before.
Pepe has got quality. Pepe does stuff.
Pepe has not shown true quality at the highest level.
Oh my god! Why do people hate Pepe?
No, but
Pepe has done something.
What
He's
has
not
Pepe done in the
consistent.
Champions League?
I haven't seen him play in the Champions League.
You haven't. Dembele played for Dortmund, was born in the Champions League.
That's not my fault that we bought.
Dembele has shown quality at the highest
level. You
level.
See Dembele now.
Of course, now he's Bambi. He's
Bambi on ice.
But he's had injuries too. But he's had injuries. Pepe has injuries.
Dembele. I think from my point of view, I think Pepe can do the what's the word I'm looking for? He can do the pure basics better than Dembele.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
The thing is with Pepe, Pepe doesn't have confidence. He doesn't have confidence because he doesn't play enough.
He probably needs to run in the team, especially the way things are going on.
When I watch Dembele and I watch Pepe, Dembele can't even control a ball, bro.
Hey, Dembele plays.
I don't care about that. Dembele plays flipping primary school, secondary school football, where you get the ball and just pushes it down the wing and tries to run.
Dembele's better than Sancho.
There was one. Hey, stop it. Man.
He's better than Sancho.
Dembele's not better than Sancho.
You think this guy's gonna be better than Mbappe?
I think he's better than Mbappe.
Who's better than Mbappe?
So I believe Dembele's got more qualities than Mbappe. Yes, Dembele.
Stop it, man. Have you seen Mbappe's quality?
Dembele's better than him. He's arguably better.
Dembele ain't got no
we have a
quality.
bet till this is
Do you know? Okay, before you signed them,
big money.
Before you signed Dembele, yeah.
How much?
I
think we took some piece.
Hey,
you're the captain, bro.
I think we took some piece.
Mbappe. All Mbappe needs to do if he goes Real Madrid. He's quality right.
Mbappe missing bare chances.
Dembele's
better than him.
Dembele doesn't even miss chances. Why? Because Dembele doesn't even get into the positions to miss. Dembele will kick.
He did miss chances. He missed that Liverpool chance.
He'll hit the ball, and then the ball go off the pitch. I'm thinking
that's a Pepe thing.
What are you playing?
We've gone off a bit track. What I would say about Saliba as well. I said he's not ready, mainly because
he's back now though. He's mentally better.
Yeah, might be now, but before it was a mental thing. Obviously, he had a grievance in his family, that sort of thing.
Shout out Saliba, man.
That's a bit.
We want the best for you, bro. I want the best for the guy, fam. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, I mean Arsenal. I mean, I'm not fussed really at all.
Arsenal, man. They've been Arsenal for 4
Yeah. I wish we lost that Man United game because gas was too high after that game.
Nah, I'm happy because United fans will still be hearing it to today.
Yeah, but it's not good. Is it anything to beat Arsenal? You see how Arsenal playing? The guy doesn't play Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles is probably one of the only guys that has even some ounce of attacking intent outside of Saka and them, man.
So that's a weird one. I don't know why Maitland-Niles just. Did he injure or something?
I don't think he likes his attitude.
No, but he was playing well towards the end of last season. Because remember, he always went to Wolves and started this season, I swear. Then that's why he got England called up. But he just gone out of the team.
But where will he play? If Bellerin's there.
In my opinion, he's better than Bellerin.
He's better than
Bellerin, but Bellerin's been there and he's shown that thing a couple of times.
I don't know what Maitland-Niles has done. Because Maitland-Niles could even probably Get a CM role, maybe.
Is he good on the ball like that?
Well, don't.
It's quite good on
The
the
way
ball.
El Nenny's playing.
It was so bad.
El Nenny, him. Who knows? But anyways,
Anyway, what was
the City game. KDB missing the penalty. The handball palaver. City. I'm not City. Liverpool were good in the first 20 to 30 minutes. They were electric.
Quality.
I mean, they went for it. They basically played 4 forwards and said, "City, deal with us."
Yeah.
And then obviously Kyle Walker. You just have that self-destruct button ready, waiting to be pushed.
He's an idiot, isn't
I guess a top winger. A top winger has that self-destruct button.
A man called him an idiot.
Yeah, because he is to an extent.
Kyle Walker's defender sometimes just leaves me confused. Like
He marshaled.
This is
some of the
rash.
stuff, he's just so rash.
It's
Like,
rash.
It just doesn't make sense.
He didn't need
He's
to do it.
just so rash. And I'm thinking, just take your time, get goal side, stand him up sometimes. But nah, Donny will be putting his foot in. Just relax.
That was so dumb.
And the thing is, I will say this before, he has the physical capacity to be very competitive with Mane. But when you're making stupid decisions like that, Mane is just 2-3 steps ahead. Speed of foot. Because physically, speed of feet and actual running, they're probably similar. But speed of and strength-wise, even though Mane is strong, Kyle Walker's probably stronger. But speed of foot.
To know what to do next.
Kyle Walker has
Mane's
all
above.
the requisite skills to be an elite defender, but he's just...
He's right. If he can get that
He's
rashness
rash.
out of his game.
He's
just-
31, man.
30 G.
Nah, give him. He's entering his peak.
He's going to get slower, G. He's only getting slower.
They only get slow.
Nah.
It's
He-
mad that he's
he
that
could- He could
quick.
be Danny Alves.
It's mad that he's that quick.
Danny Alves. No, listen to what I'm saying, bro. He could be Danny Alves, yeah, listen.
Oh my
He could
gosh.
be Danny Alves in what way? Going forward.
Yeah, you tell us what.
You already told me.
Listen.
What-
Going forward.
Some guys put Daniel as the best right back of all time.
He
Not
is.
me.
He is.
But some guys do that.
He is.
Some guys do that. He's in the conversation, but some guys do that.
Danny
He's better than
Alves.
him at right back.
Caffrey's better than him.
Caffrey, yeah.
Caffrey, yeah.
Caffrey's
But Danny Alves is clean. But I'm saying
And you
Kyle
could argue
Walker.
Lam as well.
Kyle Walker. Who?
You could argue Philip Lam as well.
Yeah, you could.
Lam was a right back, yeah.
Well, technically,
but Lam is probably one of the best.
I'm saying Kyle Walker.
50-60, you can argue Juma Santos Basta story for
Okay,
this
listen.
day.
I cut this
When
episode.
I say Kyle Walker could be Danny Alves, yeah, he could get to that quality, but he will still be a few steps behind him. He got the attacking prowess. He's got it.
Nah.
Not to the level of Alves in terms of where he can play one touch football. Yeah, I'll give Danny Alves that. But in terms of getting in them positions quickly and knowing what to do, putting the ball in appropriately, he does that well. But in terms of defending, that's when I'll say, you know what, Danny Alves has that calm mind to know how to defend, and doesn't always have to be use your pace to get there and recover, that kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'll say. I won't say it's Danny Alves level, but he can get to 3-4 steps behind him.
That's about 5, 6, 7 steps behind him.
Eesh.
Danny Alves is way smarter. I mean, Danny Alves doesn't have the girth that Walker has, but
That's what I'm saying.
he used to
Mind.
be quick, but it's all in the mind.
Yeah.
And technique is
His technique is way above him.
But the only thing Walker can do is probably hit a ball harder than him.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sweet crosses.
But Danny Alves is such. I don't see the comparison. I mean, I can't see him doing it because it's all the main difference is mental, and well, the technical difference of course, but the main difference is mental. And at this age, you can't really make that gap up. I mean, Kyle Walker, if he really wants to elongate his career, he's maybe in the back three of a right, he could become really very very useful. So he can still do the job at right back, but I don't know, man.
What I'll say that also adds to Danny Alves is the people he played around. Kyle Walker has decent people he's playing around, yeah, but Danny Alves played with Messi on that right hand side.
Yeah.
The beautiful game that they were playing sometimes.
Danny Alves is
I used to lick my fingers when I used to watch that Danny Alves Messi connection.
Yeah,
the one
back in the glory days.
The one two was superb.
Danny Alves was born for Sevilla. He was born for Brazil.
was.
And he's balling for. This guy's the most decorated player in football history.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Football
40. I think that 40.
I think it's bang on 40. Yeah. Football history. Danny Alves, the most decorated player.
It happens like that though. Robert always got 8 championships.
Huh?
Robert always got 8 NBA.
No, but Danny
championships.
Alves is not Robert Horry though. There's no comparison.
Yeah, but he said there's some players that you don't expect to.
No, but Danny Alves is.
And he had some good. He had some good.
Has he got a World Cup?
Hmm?
Has Danny Alves got a World
No,
Cup?
he didn't. I think he was too young for the 2002.
He came in that bad period where there was Ronaldinho and them. Man,
So
and they weren't really
he didn't even make the Brazil team at the start when he came because Macon was there. And Macon was the best.
Maicon,
He was the best.
He was
He's
clean as
Macon.
well.
I don't know, man.
This guy's mocking it.
Maicon.
No, because he's a Brazilian connoisseur. This guy loves Brazil. As in, he probably knows the Brazilian football better than. Do you know who's the best Brazilian attacker after Neymar
After Neymar.
in Europe right now?
Richarlison.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's Richarlison.
Richarlison.
Do we class Coutinho as a midfielder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you don't class Coutinho, Richarlison is still clean.
Richarlison's the best. The
But
best.
it's close. Richarlison, Firmino, Gabriel Jesus, they're all around the same
Firmino.
level.
For me, no.
Stop it.
They're all around the same level.
Attacker? I thought he was a defender.
Firmino's
Good
is a good one. He scored for Brazil in the last international. Firmino's just been on bad form this whole 2020.
Well, hey, man, Firmino's still got an elite touch. I don't know.
But yeah, them guys are around the same level. If they're all playing towards their normal capabilities, they will be clearly familiar. But he's obviously not. So you know.
What's it? I don't know what capabilities is Firmino.
Hey,
Firmino,
I know I talk like this. You're rating Firmino before this.
He's a good baller.
Hey, Firmino as an attacker, I don't know what's happened to him.
He's lost his confidence to score goals.
That's like I said.
Yeah, it's like I said, they take too many touches. They shoot when they should be passing, or taking a touch, or taking a touch when they should be shooting. Like they're all over the place.
Hey, there's a lack of elite number 9s, man. It's a shame.
Is there?
There is.
Kane, Haaland, Lewandowski,
That's free.
Aguero.
I don't know what's on this.
He's been injured.
If Aguero comes back, he'll still be banging goals, man. Forget about it. That's what they need.
So there's 3.
There's
For
4.
you, who's the
Kane, Haaland, Lewandowski. Or you don't class Aguero, do you?
He's injured.
Or Bamiyang. Or you class him as left winger
He's a
now.
winger now. He's an auxiliary attacker.
Werner is a winger.
He's a winger.
Or a bit of both, mix and match.
Calvert-Lewin's. No.
He's good. He's been
not
good.
there.
He's been banging in goals.
Who's the guy? Mobley. He banged in goals.
Hey, what do class Ronaldo? Okay, do not put.
Oh,
Ronaldo
and Ronaldo's probably now a number. Yeah, it's a number 9.
Or since we never put Ronaldo and Messi into these debates.
Yeah, because they're just a bit
number 9,
different.
Yes, that's what I said. We had a discussion before. I think before we started about how people think football's too tactical or blah blah blah.
They are too a bit different.
It is, but also in terms of the level of play, they say it's not as good as before. It's just Ronaldo and Messi are just simply that high. That's why I saw all these debates. Oh, we don't put Ronaldo and Messi in it. There's a reason we don't put Ronaldo and Messi because they're that high.
Let me just tell
They're
you.
that high. Any era you put them in, apart from Pele's era, they're just that high.
But think about it.
They're just
Think about
that
players
high.
that there's a lack of players that show ingenuity, creativity, flair when they play football.
Yeah, you got guys.
To name a couple, I can't even think about Grealish, Zaha. Who else?
Neymar, Hazard.
Not Hazard anymore, man.
Hazard's
I don't know
not
what
playing
Hazard.
well.
I don't know how to do.
This man, but he still has ingenuity.
Outside of
So there's guys that do that.
outside of Messi, Ronaldo doesn't even show ingenuity like that. Ronaldo's just a bagsman.
Just a bag.
To be fair, I'll give you that because the number 10 and the
Ronaldo's
flair
just a
players, they've
bagsman.
kind of been marginalised. Like Coutinho's struggling, Ozil's been struggling, Dybala's been struggling.
Oh, Dybala's been struggling.
James Rodriguez was struggling until recently. Those
This goal became fat.
yeah, all those guys are struggling. All those number 10s. Yeah, to me, because the number 10 has taken another disappearing act recently.
That's what I was saying. That the role, that cam role,
Yeah.
that number 10 role, for the past 4 or 5 years, let me not say 5 years. For the past 3-4 years, the
They've
quality
run
of
them out, fam.
Yeah, they've actually run
They've
them out.
run them
I think
out.
tactically,
Figuratively and
tactically,
literally.
they've just nullified their movements.
To be
and
fair,
their-
what
and
happened?
what they can do.
Actually, KDB was playing that role, but then I think he got shifted into the 8. Probably KDB is he's the elite version of the new camps because he's quick, he's got speed of thought, and he can offer more. And then probably Firmino's going to drop into that role now.
He didn't offer more when he missed that penalty.
No, the penalty was a bad miss.
yeah.
I'm not. Fuck KDB. I don't know what happened, but he created the goal. It was a good pass. Gabriel.
Turn.
That mistake. The mistake.
What
It was a mistake.
do
That
you
touch was a mistake.
mean?
That turn was clean, bro.
Meant it,
Touch.
G.
He did not mean it.
touch
He hit that back of his foot.
Yeah,
touch was
Brazilians, they
clean,
do
bro.
that. Other players, people do that, G.
They do that.
They do that. They do
Our
that.
Brazilian friend Melo.
They do that, G.
Oh yeah.
They do that.
Felipe.
They do
Felipe
that.
Melo.
Felipe Melo. But they do that. Gabriel Jesus has actually done similar stuff.
I don't know. It looked a bit clunky.
It looked fugazi, but I still think he meant it.
He meant a turn. Maybe not specifically his heel, but he meant to do that turn.
Okay. Well, the turn was good. He spun Gomez and
Gomez
I
and
feel like
turn.
the opportunities he had in the game, Jesus has had some good opportunities.
Header.
I think
Yeah,
that header
That
is
header.
criminal miss
It is very,
because the
very-
ball was perfect.
Very, very.
It was a very criminal miss and it was point blank. It was point blank.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus needs to get more clinical. He missed a lot of big chances.
Big chances.
That I think my friend done a stat count on the Premier League website. I think it's 33 chances he's missed in the last 2 seasons. I think it was number 1.
Or big chances.
Big chances.
Okay.
Sterling's also missed a lot.
I think
So is that just mainly
Aubameyang will be up
one-on-ones
there as
or-
well.
There's big chances. However, they define big chances. So maybe a 1-on-1, or maybe when the ball just forces you in the penalty spot.
Yeah, Aubameyang's up there. Oh, Aubameyang can't even be up there.
Aubameyang is up there. Actually.
He's not anymore. Not this season because he's only taken like 10 shots.
He's up there. But you know, we digress to what's called the football section.
10 shots.
what else
Did
was
that in
there?
one game, fam? Was it
Ooh.
boxing that you wanted to end on?
No. Football section. We talk about. Oh, you know Bruno against that horrendous performance in Champions League. Guess how many times he lost the ball?
I heard it's like, is he 30 plus? 30 plus times.
Guess what specific number?
Was it 38?
Lower.
34.
34. Lost the ball 34 times.
How did you lose the ball 34 times?
I don't know,
In
man.
90 minutes.
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
You're off at
I remember that time I was criticised.
If I see that, you're off at half time. Like, but managers should be able to see that in the first half of the
That
game.
was awful. Remember when I criticised Neymar for that Champions League performance and I said he kept on losing the ball?
Yeah.
He said he only lost it 3 times.
Who said that's it? Yeah.
You said.
Oh, in fact, I probably checked the stats at the time, but I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Man lost the ball 34 times. What were you doing? He just tried the Hollywood ball too many times.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know what he's on, but
He's like the.
drunk.
You know what he is? He's like the midfield version of Sanchez. Because people just get onto Sanchez for losing the ball all the time.
When Sanchez used to do that stupid chip ball, I wanted to test him.
But Hakim Ziyech, what a baller.
Yeah.
Performance.
That left
Very,
foot.
very,
Is he
very,
left
very
foot the
good
best in the Prem?
I don't know. I need to see more games, but I like him a lot.
What do you mean, Seymour Games? You saw him in the Champions League. I've seen enough. Fam,
definitely
this is the
a
one
baller.
furious thing that about Arsenal. Our
could've got him. He said he wanted to come.
Our transfer scheme or transfer operations has been so poor. We just consistently make the wrong decisions. I get we want to be
Gotta make sure.
balanced with the budget, balance the books and stuff.
Balance the books. We bought someone for 72 million.
No, it's possible to do it. Liverpool have done it somewhat. It's possible to do it
So that-
if you make the right
Liverpool are
decision.
committing some type of fraud.
If you make the right decisions. So when you should sign Ziyech, you sign Ziyech. You don't sign Pepe. Ziyech is a Champions League baller.
No. When they signed Pepe was actually a ball. Was actually
He was a
baller.
baller.
When
Yes,
they signed Pepe,
but
was actually
he only
baller.
had one great season in League One.
You're scoring 11
League
pens.
and he scored a lot of pens. And in what's the season before that, it was okay, but he's not played Champions League football. I don't think he's even played European football. He might have played Europe League.
I think he did play something.
Hey, do you know
He
what
hasn't
happened?
played Champions League football,
They
Jim.
got forced because Napoli. Do you know when Napoli was there? Yeah, and Napoli put the big peas on the table immediately, and Arsenal was like, oh wow, this Pepe guy looks
Arsenal just get
stylish.
bamboozled.
To be fair, Bayern rejected Pepe because I think Bayern were interested, but they said he doesn't play well when there's not a lot of space in front of him.
See, Bayern, they make shrewd decisions. Those Germans, German car, German operation, German economy. You know about
just
that
saying.
one.
I know about that one.
German,
I know about that one.
you know about that one as well. Germans are so efficient. Mwah, fam.
I wanted to get
Yeah.
I wanted to,
What in the world, bro?
get this man out of here, man. I wanted to get Victor Osimhen, but
He is a good striker.
he's a good striker. I like the way he plays.
Niger boy.
I need to see him even in the Prem, and I need to see him in the Champs.
I need to see more of him for Napoli.
But yeah, who has a better left foot than Ziyech in the Prem?
He's got the best left foot, probably. I don't really see anyone else giving them. Was it Chilwell? Chilwell gives a good cross. I don't know. It's probably
Pepe,
his
your
eyes.
boy Peps.
Pepe is good. Pepe's got clean. That strike. Pepe's left foot strike is clean.
Salah.
Salah is just a
Salah's left foot
bagsman.
is clean.
He's just a bagsman, though. I
But in
can't.
terms of putting crosses in the air, yeah,
I've never seen Salah put a cross in.
You know.
Have you seen Salah cross?
in the net.
No, you see with Ziyech, he has all the clubs. Like, in terms of golf, like, he has all the
Yeah,
passes,
chip.
all the ranges, chip,
got the
curl,
club.
swerve, outside the boot, strike, driven. And I was watching some free kicks of Juninho Perkenbauer recently. I think it was this morning. The best free kick taker of all time.
Juninho.
Is he left footed?
He's right footed.
He's right-footed.
But that free kicks, the way he has all the clubs. Like, he can do all of it. He can do the dippers, the swervers, the curls, the short range, long range.
The Barcelona free kick still baffles me till today, fam.
He better free kick taker than Beckham. He had all of the
Of course
clubs.
he's better than Beckham. Beckham is a great free kick taker. Don't get it wrong.
He is, of course.
But he was just one dimensional. You know what he's going to give you? He's going to give you that
but
curvature.
Yeah, but it still went in, bro.
I know. He's going to give you the bender.
Like, it's another thing not knowing what's gonna happen if you're gonna chip it, if you're gonna smack it. But everyone knew what Beckham was gonna do. That top bin,
That top
the
bin.
ball
Knew
is
what was
going
going.
there, and it was going
And
there.
he banged his free kicks in big occasions.
One against
Big,
Greece.
okay.
Woo.
Big free kicks.
Retribution there.
Big free
Okay,
kicks.
to finish the football segment quickly, I just might roll on to the next episode. I need you guys to rank certain players in tiers.
I'm ready.
You know, I was the one that came up with this
I'm
topic.
trying to hear it.
So you got rank your guys. So it's out of these guys: Thiago, Hazard, Lewandowski, Mane, Salah, Griezmann, Van Dijk, Mbappe, KDB, and Neymar. And I'm not just saying
How many
right now.
tiers is it? 3 tiers, isn't it?
Three tiers. Lack of formation is 10 players. Put them in the formation. G. Any formation you want.
My top 3, you know my top 3.
Who's the top 3?
Neymar.
In
Hey.
order. Is this in order?
No, not in order.
That's
No,
a
no,
tier.
no. Actually, I'm gonna put a top 4. My top tier is 4 players.
Okay.
You can put 5 if you
Okay.
want.
No, that'll be dumb. Neymar, Lewandowski,
Mhm.
Hazard,
Mm-hmm.
and KDB.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give you my top tier. Neymar, KDB, and I'm gonna do a curveball, but I think he's warranted it. The boy Mbappe. I put Mbappe there.
Good.
Yeah, Kieran.
My top tier, I'll say KDB, Lewan, he's too cold. Thiago, 30 baller, and I'll drop Neymar in there.
So wait, what was it again? KDB, Thiago, Neymar,
And yours, Leron.
And Lewan.
Wait. I said Thiago in the top 10.
Thiago is a baller, G.
He is, but
He's top tier mid. Who's got the technique that Thiago's got right now, apart from KDB? Where KDB's there.
KDB's the best midfielder, then Thiago.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's continue. Let's continue.
Thiago is not
Let me not argue
Thiago's
now.
position is all overall.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's overall, but to be in that,
He's not mine.
I don't think it affects the game to probably like he's out of all of those players. He doesn't affect the game as much as them.
He does. Gee.
No, he doesn't affect the game as
I'm
much as
telling
them.
you, he does, bro.
If he had more seasons like last season, then
Yeah,
he'll
he
be
doesn't
high.
affect the game as much as anyone on this list, aside from probably.
He doesn't have. He
Hey,
affects the
continue
game.
list,
he
continue
affects the
list,
game
continue
more
list.
than
Okay,
Neymar.
my tier
2.
2. I'm gonna put 3 players in this. I'm gonna put VVD,
Best defender in the world.
Mbappe.
But said Mbappe is top tier.
That's for me.
And then I'm gonna put Mane.
I hear that.
That's my second tier.
So my tier 2. So I went 3 in the first, I went 5 in the second.
Wow, what a massive tier.
Griezmann,
Yeah, about it.
Van Dijk. This is not just now. It's like the last 5 to 6 years. Remember Griezmann, Atletico taking them to Champions League. Is it 2 Champions League finals he got them to? I remember France Euros they got to final. The World Cup they won. Griezmann he's up there. Even though the last season and a half it's not been really good. Well, since he joined Barca. So Griezmann, Van Dijk, Salah, and Mane and Lewandowski. That's my tier.
I can't believe Lewandowski's in
I
this.
can't believe it.
It's only this season where he's actually bored and last season. No, it's only last. No, it's only last.
He's been banging.
No, he's been banging goals, but it's only last season he was bored in big games. Like from the time they got to the Champions League final with Dortmund till basically last season or this season, or basically before the start of last
Was
season.
Thiago in your second tier?
No, before the start of last season.
Just
Then he only scored 3 knockout Champions League goals. That's poor.
That's poor, yeah.
Like 5, 6
That's true,
seasons.
that's a Hazard thing. The only reason why Hazard's in my top tier because he's banged in a World Cup, so that's why Hazard.
Second tier for me, Mbappé has to get in there. VVD, of course, strong, steady, and Mane.
Hey!
That's it for me.
Okay.
I think Mane is better than Salah, fam.
I won't argue. I'll put them in the same tier.
Yeah, that's my second tier.
Who's your
So
last
it
tier?
says in my last tier. In this tier, I saw the list and I said, "There's a man missing." I was like, "This is shocking. Why is my man missing from the list?"
Who's this?
So I put him in my tier 3. Sergio Ramos, Griezmann,
Why do you... Okay, no. Carry on.
Salah, Thiago.
Sergio Ramos wasn't even on the original list.
Yeah,
but-
because I
That's
was
what he said.
shocked.
He said he
I was shocked. I
he had
didn't
to
see him on the
He
list.
had to pull him out.
I had to pull him out the list. I was like, "Whoa, Sergio Ramos not on my list." Like,
There's a reason on that list.
because you don't like Sergio Ramos.
He's just there because he's heavily overrated.
Oh my
not- he's not
days.
Heavily overrated.
I'm a Barca supporter, but I'll have Ramos in my team.
I have Ramos on your team. You
Yeah,
back?
he's better than Piqué.
All day.
He's the best centre back of his generation, arguably. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Mainly because the other guys have withered away.
He's better than.
Like I said before, it's Piqué's fault.
Yeah, it is.
It's essentially Piqué's fault. Because Piqué was better than him until like 2012, between 2012 and 14. Then after that, Piqué just went down a drain.
That's why he has to be on the list.
Literally just went down the drain.
Hey, do you know what? Yeah, let's do this last because I want to talk about Deontay Wilder.
Okay, let me do it as well. So my final list, I got Hazard and Thiago. Hazard would be higher, but only issue if Hazard been on the bottom tier is that his lows have been lower than anyone's lows.
Wait,
Let me finish. That season when you packed it in, when I think the season Leicester won the league, that's unacceptable. And his last 18 months have been horrific. Even though his highs are pretty much as high as Neymar's, like World Cups, all that sort of stuff, being the best player in his league, his teams winning leagues.
Oh my God.
The lows have been too low.
Hazard is terrifying.
My last tier before we get into that wilder discussion. What was it? So I got Salah, Griezmann, and that was it, fam. Hazard and Griezmann. That's it, fam.
Hazard and Griezmann.
Yeah, fam.
Salah Hazard.
Salah, Hazard, and Griezmann. Sorry.
If anyone is picking Salah over Hazard, I've got to just get out of here.
In
I
their top prime, I'm taking Hazard. Forget about it.
Yeah, prime, but it was the last like 5
Over
seasons.
the last 5 seasons. Okay. I'll give Salah that little bit of edge.
That's allergy. Champions League as well. Hazard's Champions League career is horrendous.
I'll give you Salah over there.
It's horrendous, G. Horrendous.
But Hazard in the World Cup. You see, my man, Brazil against your favourite boys. We gave you the work. KDB, Hazard, Lukaku.
And what do you do against France?
I was defensive.
He moving away still.
Actually, to be fair against France, he played well, just that KDB wasn't really up to.
Hey, to be fair, Lukaku could be on this list.
What?
I think Lukaku could be on this list
For the
because
past, what?
because
Cruz could be on this list. Modric could be on this
Modric
list.
could be on this
no
list.
no no no
Those guys could be on this list.
no Lukaku's actually had a
Varane
good,
could be on this list.
Lukaku had a good season last year.
He could have over Lukaku.
Is it?
Stop with that Varane.
He
talk.
could have over
Hey,
Lukaku.
hey, hey, stop with that Varane. talk.
Can I just put some honorable
Kane could be on this list
Can I put
over
some honorable
Lukaku.
mentions? Harry Kane,
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling.
Pogba could list over Lukaku.
Okay, get out.
Over Lukaku.
Get out.
Stop with that Pogba talk.
Over Lukaku.
Lukaku's been better than Pogba for like about 3 years.
No,
now.
I don't care about Lukaku in it, but I'm not paying Pogba.
Okay, Lukaku's not actually. I take Lukaku out of the honorable mention.
I'ma say
I was
guys with Lukaku.
I was waffling on.
Of course.
Oh, what's it? Sterling, Sane,
Injury.
Naby,
Nah, but it's
Yeah.
a bit too
Sancho. Maybe we can
small.
talk
What, Son?
Son.
Son Heung-min.
clinical. He's been clinical.
Why did you do that? Are you trying to get us cancelled?
He's been clinical.
Then who else was I gonna say that could have got on the list?
I'm trying to think as well.
Throw away your man, he's dispersible.
Yeah, this guy.
I'm trying to think.
I'm not trying to see. I'm not
Vardy
seeing.
could have been on this list as well.
No,
Jay
not
Vardy, nah. He's
Get a
he's
red
local,
logo.
local legend.
Bernardo Silva.
Get a red.
Oh,
Bernardo.
no, but Bernardo's had an awful last year. Had an awful last.
Yeah, that Monaco season though, and the season where the season KD was injured, he was the best player at City. That season. But anyways, let's segue into I think the sport that's really at the zenith right now.